Hello again, it's Karen with the weekly reading beginning the 6th of February. I'm using some Tony Carmine Salerno cards. They happen to be the heart-shaped cards, and I didn't really choose these because Valentine's Day is coming up, not this week but next week. I just chose them because they resonated. So they're all about love, the heart chakra, and opening to more love, and also any subject to do with loving and being loved. And I also chose another deck of his to add some depth to this reading. So we'll begin. Soulmate. Yeah, soulmates seem to be coming up a lot this year. 2012 appears to be the year of the soulmate, and you might hear a lot of people talking about soulmates. You might see a lot of articles written about soulmates, a lot of astrological websites and things saying, 2012, time to get with your soulmate. How are you with your soulmate? Find your soulmate. Let us help you. So basically, I think it is very strong this year because I think the energy has a lot to do with being in a relationship that really supports you and who you are on a soul level, not necessarily your income or what you do for a living, but having a relationship that really meets you and your soul and supports you where you're at and growing together in a relationship. So a lot of soulmates are going to come together this year, and I think the energy is already building for that. So if you're in a relationship that doesn't resonate with your soul's purpose, what your direction is and what your soul's vibration is, then you may be finishing the relationship that you're in when this kind of relationship comes along. And I guess it's saying not looking for that elusive soulmate, that idea of a soulmate. You will definitely know when you meet somebody that you resonate with, that your soul vibration matches theirs. It's unmistakable. It's a deep inner knowing, and it's also a strong magnetic attraction and connection on all levels, not just on one or two levels, on all levels. And it can be painful at times when you meet somebody like that, because you might have been in a relationship for a long time and you might be set in your ways and not willing to change. And I think soulmates, the subject of soulmate doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be romantically in a relationship with the person that you consider your soulmate. It means that your souls connect on a deep level. You can form companionship, you can form friendship, you can form teacher mentorship roles with these soulmates, and they're here to help you grow and develop and basically to unconditionally love you. And so that can manifest in many different ways in many different relationships. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have a romantic relationship with your soulmate. But I feel that a lot of people are going to meet their soulmate on a romantic level, finish relationships that haven't been serving them, have served them up until now but haven't been serving them for a long time, so that perhaps there might be some dissatisfaction entering into the relationship. And because, nothing is drastically wrong, you're still in the relationship, but then along comes this soulmate and it totally, dramatically changes your viewpoint on life very quickly. So I think there's going to be a lot of breakups, and you might see that in the world of people that are famous or in the public eye, in the spotlight. They may be ending relationships that you might consider to be rock solid might break up, and I think that's already started to happen. So this is going to happen on a community level, so lots more people are going to be connecting with their soulmates, and there is a divine reason for this. This is because the energy that soulmates create with their romantic partner, even though there are other kinds of soulmate relationships, I think the romantic kind is very powerful because the energy that you create on a sexual level is like it's like a powerhouse of electromagnetic energy that grounds into the earth. And the earth needs this grounding, it needs this anchoring of light, which is created by these soulmate connections. So in a way, it's like a big bang for the universe as soon as soulmates connect. And imagine that, connecting all around the world, anchoring light into the earth for these huge earth planetary climate changes that are happening, and being in a blissful bubble of ecstasy. Wow. I think that sounds amazing. Secret admirer. Okay, well, this is sometimes how it happens, that we connect with people and they notice our energy before you can cultivate a relationship or a connection. And it just so happens that a lot of people out there have been noticed by others in a positive way, and the person that's noticed you might not have had the courage to connect with you and let you know that they actually are very drawn to you or attracted to you. So I'm feeling that there are people out there who may be listening to this video that have had a connection already that has brought itself forward. It might be a connection with the eyes, it might be just a real strong connection with somebody that you've just met, and you might not have had a chance to cultivate a friendship or a connection with that person. My light's going off. Oh, what does that mean? Excuse me, I'll just have to put another light on. The electricity's gone a bit funny with that. Okay, light went off. In the dark. So secret admirers, they may have already noticed you but not approached you. So a lot of people are going to be receiving this romantic energy in the next week or so of somebody connecting with you, and the energy is unmistakable, and it's totally powerful and strong. So if anybody is around you at the moment that you've met and you've noticed them a little bit and they've noticed you, that energy is going to develop and it's going to grow very strong in the next week or so. So you're just at the beginning of something that is a lot stronger and a lot better than what you realize. It's not just a fling, or it's not just a connection that's going to die out. It's a much stronger vibration than that. So secret admiring is nice. Divine timing. So when the time is right, you'll know. Trust all will work out well. So basically, there's some people out there that have met their soulmate and it's about to develop, but it needs to be a timing thing. So when the time is right for you to be together, you'll be together. But you definitely have connected already, and you definitely both know on a soul level, which is different to your personality, and which is different to your mind knowing. It's on a soul level you've recognized each other, and sometimes a bit of fear can come into that because it can mean change if you're already in a relationship or you've just finished a relationship and you're you know that this is going to be an important relationship. Sometimes the fear can bubble up and begin because you're afraid of starting something new, or you're afraid of the intensity or depth of this connection. Don't be afraid. Trust. Everything's happening for a reason. Go with the divine timing of it. So that means don't force it, don't rush it. Really allow this connection to cement itself. It's a strong, grounded connection, which means it's powerful. So anybody that's listening to this and thinking, yeah, you know, I've just met somebody and that sounds like them, well, I'm telling you this you're the person I'm talking to, and there may be dozens of you. So just allow this connection to develop. Don't force it. Don't rush it. You can't mess it up because it's meant to be. Divine timing is divine for a reason. It means destiny, and it means it's time for you to have the relationship that you've been desiring and what you truly deserve. Unconditional. Follow your heart. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with it but your soul. So that means sometimes we're conditioned. We're conditioned by our family life. We're conditioned by society. We're conditioned by our early upbringing to do the right thing, to We're conditioned by our church and our religion. We're conditioned by our peers, by our social status. I think that sometimes we just need to follow our own heart, and our intuition is always speaking to us. It speaks to us in our body. It speaks to us in our stomach. We'll get butterflies and a little bit of excitement when something is good for us, and that especially happens when you meet somebody that you know is on a deep level that you're connecting to. You get very excited and you get kind of butterflies and nervous and anxious. Even if you haven't felt that way for years, it happens. So your intuition is always speaking to you in your body. We just have to tune into our bodies more and become more aware of what our body's language is telling us. Sometimes we might get dreams or we might get visions that speak to us with our intuition. I get a feeling that's like a knowingness. I just know, and I don't doubt it. I don't question it. I just know, and that tells me about decisions that I have to make, or it just resonates with me so strongly that I just don't doubt it. I just trust. And this is saying, follow your heart. Don't play roles for people. Don't be in the role that makes other people happy, but you are always sacrificing yourself for others. That doesn't help anybody. That actually is the martyr that you're playing, and it stunts your spiritual growth and development. You're here for one reason only, and that is to experience life, to grow and develop as a soul, alone in this world. Even though you're surrounded by people, you're born alone into this world and you die alone. You know, you die and then you go back to the oneness of everything. So those are journeys that only you can go on. So you have to make the decisions that will best be for your highest good. Sometimes we do have to sacrifice and consider others in our decision making, but if we're meeting somebody that is really going to be important for our soul growth, we sometimes have to make the decision that will be best for our highest good. And sometimes that means somebody might have to get hurt emotionally, because sometimes we cling on to people and we hold on to them because they're safe in our comfort zone, even though they're not for our highest good. So divine timing says that even though you might have to make a decision perhaps to leave a relationship that you're already in once you meet this new connection, it is meant to be for the highest good of everybody, even the person that you're leaving, because that frees them up to meet the person that will be their soulmate and their highest good. And I do believe that, you know, it's a powerful time right now. So let's follow our hearts, not our heads, and let's really put ourselves first. Okay, I wonder if you can see this. It's got a bit dark since the light went out. It says, though you may be physically apart, spiritually you're always together. Love transcends time and space. Nothing is missing. So basically that says that there's a few people out there that have met somebody, they've made a direct, instant connection, but they can't exactly be together right away. They need to wait a little bit for the divine timing, and the reason why I'm getting is because they're already in relationships. So you need to allow that relationship to finish in its due course, and you need to have the courage to let the relationship go that's holding you back and perhaps has become stale and perhaps you've outgrown. That means being kind and gentle to the people that you're in a relationship with. It doesn't mean being cruel. It doesn't mean being insensitive. It means having the patience and the knowledge that you're going to be with your soulmate and you're going to be very happy, but you have to allow this ending to happen within the relationship that you already have. And the timing will be perfect. You're spiritually connected to the person that you've met, the new one that's coming in. They know about you, they're aware of you, they're admiring you from a distance. The actual connection for you to cement that relationship hasn't happened yet, and it will happen in due course. You just have to be really patient, because you're energetically connected to this person through time and space. Nothing can separate you. You've got light, cords of light, and they're drawn to both of you so that you are connected. You can feel each other's thoughts. You can hear each other's thoughts in your mind. You can feel each other's energy. And I think it's just a matter of timing before you can be together. So even though you are separated physically, it might be by distance or it might be by just the fact that you might be in relationships already. That doesn't matter because the universe is conspiring to get you together, because it's really important that you come together with this soulmate. So be patient and allow the right timing to occur, and be kind to the people, all parties that are involved in this dynamic. And you will be together, even though you're always together, because you're spiritually connected. Your souls are like the same soul. So on that level, on a spiritual level, there is no disconnection. And you can feel each other and communicate with each other on a dream level, on an astral level, at any time. So it doesn't matter if there are other people involved in this dynamic, you can still connect with each other. But I'm just saying that you need to follow your heart, what feels right to you, and everything is going to be wonderful. And the next card I'm getting is abundance. So abundance of energy, abundance of love. It's also family tree. So it means that there's strong family ties that are developing and growing, and you're drawing to you, because you're with your soulmate, you're drawing to you lots of positive experiences and lots of opportunities for soul growth and development. The next card I got is Arcadia. Arcadia is a mythical person, like a goddess, and she's all about being true to yourself. So there's a theme here about listening to your intuition, running your own life, running your own path in life, and not being swayed by others, doing what's best for you and your soul. And that means being confident, and it means standing up and being individual in the moment, not being swayed by others. And the next card is butterfly wings. So that's also the same theme. It's about being reborn within your own life, and it's about transforming the negatives into positives, and it's also growing, loving yourself on all levels. So it means that you're the master of your own life. So I'm getting that there are some people that are going to have to leave relationships that they have been in for a long time, and people identify you with the role that you've played in that relationship. So you're Mrs. Whoever, or, oh, you're so-and-so's girlfriend. You know, like that's the role you've been playing up until this point. You're meeting your soulmate, and it changes everything. It transforms you and your soul into your true nature. And that means people will have to get used to you being a lot stronger and standing in your truth, being who you really are. And that means not being Mrs. So-and-so, not being so-and-so's girlfriend, but being you and who you are, and not conforming to that role. And that takes a lot of courage and strength. And it also means that you will receive the rewards from the universe for standing up and being true to your identity, and that's the love of the other, the love of the soul mate. And the next card is meditation. So meditation will be very helpful for you if you need to make a decision about changing relationships and moving on from any long-standing relationship that you've been in. It means you need some solitary time to connect to yourself so you make the right decision for you, not the decision for someone else. And it takes a little bit of courage to take the time out of your everyday life to connect with yourself full stop, because we have so many demands on us at the moment. Our lives are very busy and very full bore. They're on fast forward, it seems, at times, and it takes courage to turn the TV off, or to turn the phone off and not answer that phone call, or to get off Facebook and actually light a candle, sit down, put some soft music on, and start breathing into your body to feel who you are and what's going on within you. So there's a lot of change and a lot of growth for people. This can be uncomfortable, it can be overwhelming, because sometimes it can move very fast. So all you need to do is connect to yourself and remember that everything happens for a reason, and it's for your highest good, even the challenging things, even the difficult things. and breath and breathing. Meditation